Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me once more for another episode. Today, we are going to be talking about the self image. What it is, how is it developed, and why is it that the self image is so important. Now, this is a topic that I'm very, very passionate about because I believe that a human race, we really don't know who we are, we don't know what we represent, we don't know the power that we have. And so it is one of my goals or objectives to ensure that the children, especially our children and young people, that they know who they are. They know that they're great. They know that they're fearfully and wonderfully made. They know that they're amazing. That is my mission. So I'm just going to be talking to you today a little bit about the self image. First of all, persons, when they hear about self-image, they think that it's your outward appearance, how you dress, how you look, how you carry yourself. While that is a part of it, the self-image is much more. The self-image is really what's on the inside. The self-image refers to your that mental and emotional image that you have as to who you are and what you represent. The self-image filters your life experiences. Meaning, if you have a negative self image, meaning you don't think you represent anything good, you don't think you're worth anything, you don't think you're valuable, you don't feel special, then you're going to have negative experiences. You may have problems in your relationships, you may have problems with yourself in terms of your emotional and mental well being. When you have a poor self image or a low self esteem, it's nothing good. And so it's so important that you ensure that the self image of your children that it's positive. It's so important that you ensure that your self image that is positive, because the self, how you see yourself, determines what you get out of life. Let me repeat that. How you see yourself determines what you get out of life. It's so important that we focus on the self. You cannot change anybody else. You only can change yourself. There's one rule of empowerment that I want to share with you. It says that when I change, everything and everyone around me changes. Focus on the self, and I'm going to be sharing with you some tips and ideas as to how you can improve yourself, because when you improve your self-image, it will have a ripple effects as to how you feel, ripple effects as to the relationships that you have around you, they'll improve, ripple effect as to the goals and visions that you have for your life. It helps you to achieve your life desires, to achieve your goals, to achieve your objectives, to have good relationship with people. The self-image is very, very critical. I think, this topic, learning about who you are, spending time with yourself, it is one of the best things that you can do. And one researcher, I don't remember his name, but in general reading, you will hear that the best thing that you can do for the world is to develop yourself. The best thing that you can give to the world is to be your best self. Now, I already shared with you that the self-image is that mental and emotional picture that you have of yourself. If that picture is negative, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, if it is negative, it means that your life experiences will be negative. So let us talk about some of the disadvantages now. Having a negative self-image or a low self-esteem, it can give you thoughts of, suicide, depression, feeling of worthlessness, hopelessness. It can, lead to poor relationships Because you don't feel good about yourself, because you don't love yourself, guess what? It is very difficult or almost impossible to love somebody else and to feel good about somebody else. Whatever you feel about you, you're going to project it onto other people. Therefore, it is critical that you work on your self-image. Now, last week I shared a little bit about affirmations. I'm going to go into a little bit of that. Affirmations is one way of improving your self-image. However, there's a critical role that is played by the subconscious mind. Now, in next week's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can help to manipulate the subconscious mind to change your self-image. Alright, so look out for that video for next week. Having a positive self-image does the opposite, obviously, of having a negative self-image. Having a positive self-image, it helps you to be happier. It helps you to enjoy good mental health. It helps you to reach your goals and objectives in life. It helps you with generally being able to cope with the challenges that life presents. It is worth every effort. It takes time to build a positive self-image, but it is worth all the effort. Your life will be changed dramatically. Now, let us talk a little bit about some of the things that you can do to improve your self-image. The first recommendation I have is that you form a connection with your Creator. It is He that made us, right? And therefore, we need to have that relationship with Him for us to understand really who we are. And for those of you who read the Bible, it tells you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. It tells you that you were given dominion or authority and power, right? So that gives you a glimpse as to who you are and how important you are. Just imagine for a moment with me. You woke up this morning, the sun rises for you. The birds sing for you. The flowers bloom for you. That is how important you are. And to help you, some persons don't believe that, but practicing affirmations can help you, especially practicing it before you go to bed. And I'm going to tell you next week why. And when you just wake up. But just practice, look in the mirror, repeat it. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am talented. I am lovely. I am getting better and better every day. Talk to yourself. Focus on the positive aspects of yourself. I can't emphasize it enough how important it is that you keep a positive mental attitude. Alright, so make sure you have that connection with your Creator, with your God. That's the first step in helping to build your self-image. The second thing that you need to do, you need to associate with positive people as best as you can. I'm sure you know of the saying, birds of a feather flock together, right? So people do impact how we feel about ourselves. So associate as best as you can with people who are uplifting, upbuilding, people who can motivate you, you know, and people who can elevate your thoughts, elevate how you see yourself. Another important thing or tip that I want to give you is that you should focus on your accomplishments, focus on your achievements, and most importantly, practice self-awareness. Oftentimes we spend so much time, you know, learning about other people, you know, we're on the internet, you hear so much, you have so much information about people, and you're reading about sometimes celebrities or other people's lives, or on Facebook, you know, you're looking at other people's lives and what they're doing, etc. Focus on you. Focus on you. What is it? Fall in love with yourself. What is it that you enjoy doing? Sometimes persons, they go to interview, and the interviewer might ask, the first question the interviewer might ask is, tell me about yourself. Some persons get stuck. They don't know about themselves. Spend time with you. What makes you happy? What movies do you enjoy? What activities do you enjoy? What skills do you have? What's your talents? What gifts? There is so much to know about you, because you know you are just so much. You have so much to contribute to the world. Words, I don't have words to express, you know, how awesome, how amazing, how great, how talented, how gifted you are, because that is how God made you. Spend time learning about you. Keep a journal. You know, when the thoughts come to you, write them down. Spend time in meditation. Spend time in reflection. Learn about you, because when you learn about who you are, then you will be able to share that gift, share that talent, you know, share yourself with the world. The world wants to know you, because you are important. You were brought here for a purpose, for a reason. You have something to give to the world, but you can't give that gift unless you know who you are. So I encourage you today to spend some time with yourself. Spend some time, you know, loving yourself. Spend some time falling in love with yourself, getting to know yourself better, so that you can share that beautiful person, that beautiful human being that you are, with the rest of the world. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. Next week we're going to look at a bit on the subconscious mind. It is indeed a pleasure, you know, to share with you, and I'll see you next week.